Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it.
It was definitely.
Sideshows come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Or yes.
Like this? Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free.
Yo, what up, Body Shoppers? Joe Salmino here with
Mary Lou.
and
Zoe.
Yay, we got it right.
Whoa, look at all these people that jumped in.
All right, so we're gonna have to. I have a question. Have the rules changed, or are we just starting whenever? Like comments, like I don't even know who to say was first, last, middle at this point.
So technically, right? Technically, John was the first in the chat, but if we're going off of 8:05 start time, the winner is Bacchus. Do with that what you will.
How about I'm just happy everybody's here.
There we go.
I am eternally grateful that 15 of you think so highly of us that you would spend even a moment of your time to sit and watch us act like fools on live stream. Oh, watch me act like a fool on live stream. Mary Lou and Zoe are never foolish.
We're the voice of reason.
The voice of reason.
I can beg to differ. There were some times where I felt like I was the voice of reason.
Oh.
Oh, like when I said it should be okay to flick somebody's ball sack with a rubber band if they put it in a glory hole?
I would say that's a fair assessment, yes.
I still think it's a reasonable thing. When you put your dig in a hole and there's someone on the other side and you've had no prior communication, it's an assumed risk.
I agree in spirit.
In spirit, he said.
In spirit. In the spirit of a traditional glory hole, yes. What you see, or in this case, don't see, is what you get.
That's
So,
you don't
how do you WYSIWYG
be like,
that?
I'm never gonna get bit. You know what I mean?
You put your thing through a hole. It's WYSIWYG.
Hey,
Yeah.
we know what can happen when you put your weenie through a hole and
Maybe we should put that right on the flip side. Hashtag WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get.
God willing, inshallah.
Snap it before you tap it, Victor says.
There you go.
Victor, and if this is too much, just don't say anything. But it seems like you might be into some CBT.
That reminds me of my friend Alan, who was into CBT when I was in high school. He was into CBT, and we would dog him for it all the time. Jackbox was hot with the CBT jokes.
There's something about it.
Like a
Oh my Lord, we're like all over the place, aren't
Bubble
we?
says, "Give it a slap to wake it up."
Hey, sometimes you have to. Just let it know what's going on.
I'm gonna hold comment.
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
hold comment until requested otherwise.
Okay.
Stephen Kidd says, perhaps take a peek inside first. That literally defeats the entire purpose of a body.
That's cheating.
A glory hole. That defeats the entire purpose of a glory hole.
Yeah, go hard or go home.
You can't look
No
inside.
pun intended.
You can't look inside. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's cheating.
It reminds me of a joke, but I'm not going to tell it.
Okay.
And it's not a glory hole joke.
Oh, okay.
Because, glory holes ain't no joke.
Glory holes ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Sounds like a meme.
Sounds like a meme.
I,
Anyway,
anywho. Yes.
so we really did never get to go through the roll here of who started chiming in here. I mean,
There's everyone.
holy smokes! We got
Everyone.
John Haven, Big Bacchus, Victor,
Julie, Bubbles. Da, 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 da.
Brian, Merce Sausage,
Stephen King.
There's quite a few.
Bill and Shar, Jason, Steven. Who else we got? Do we got another? That might be it. There's no. That's it. That's all.
That's
of them.
it.
We got
Okay.
everybody. And if anybody else is watching, please chime in. But I think we're close to everybody. Bubble says their first glory hole experience was pleasant. So no slapping or snapping required. Laugh out loud.
Can't see I participated in the glory hole experiences. Never
I
done
have.
it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Go.
No, I was just going to say, Mary. That just reminds me of Mary Lou. We were talking about art earlier today,
Yes.
last night, and reminded me. Mary Lou had commissioned an art piece,
Yes.
an action shot, so to speak, involving the glory hole.
Yes. I did.
So I don't know where that's at.
It's on the side of your desk.
Hmm.
To the side.
Mary Lou knows exactly where it is. Anyway,
At least that's where it was before last I saw it.
John. Can we at least have like some semblance of like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
I know we talked some stories or whatever, but whew. So Big Bacchus says that is the glory hole experience was on the up and up, so to speak. Haha.
On the up and up.
Haven is saying they love my nails, but they're kind of now they're looking like a 4-year-old did them or has them. Like they just don't care to get them done again.
Hey, I said today, do you want to go get your nails done? Mani Petty, and you're like, no.
Get the little clear coat.
That would be completely lost on me. Go ahead, Zoe.
And get a little clear coat. It's a nice hand massage.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to the color at all. Like, doing all black or whatever, or but otherwise I'm nonplussed about it.
It feels really nice. Have you ever gotten a pedicure?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Not
Well,
a fan.
No, absolutely. I love it.
I was going to say my nail tech actually asked about you.
Oh, well, maybe I should come in. It's been quite some time.
Yeah, she's like, you guys may not come no more?
It'll be like, I think it was Adam Sandler and not Billy Madison. Was it Billy Madison where they had to do his feet?
I don't know.
Who remembers that?
I'm not good on my Adam Sandler movies. The
Yeah.
one that I remember the most is Big Daddy.
Mm.
Big Bacchus, this is a PSA to all gentlemen. Go get yourself a pedicure. Do it once. If you don't like it after that, then don't ever go back.
Yeah.
But I'm going to 80-20 the hell out of this. That 80% of you who go get a fucking pedicure are going to be like, why the fuck didn't I do this sooner? I love them.
Yes.
Despite the fact that I feel weird about people touching my feet, and I am always worried about what my feet look like. So, but I know that they had to have seen worse than mine.
Your feet are fine. A little hairy like the rest of you, but I mean.
I'm not just a little hairy baby. I'm bordering on, getting confused with Sasquatch for realsies. I don't go out at night,
Hey.
at least not without clothes on.
You ever notice that ever since like smartphones got really high quality cameras, there's no more Bigfoot sightings? You ever make that correlation? Because I have.
Never thought of it. Till now.
How come there's no Bigfoot videos on an iPhone 12? Like,
That is a great thought.
curiouser and curiouser.
Ah,
Listen, how about this, Big Bacchus? How about you and I go on a date and go get a pedicure together?
Petties.
We'll go get petties together,
The
Petty
mani
buddies.
petties.
and we'll invite any other gentlemen who want to join to do so as well.
We can make it a meet and greet.
Yeah, a petty greet. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, Big Bacchus, the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, I love Steven's idea. We should have a club outing to a salon.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Well, let's figure out where we can do it, and we'll do a salon takeover. We'll do a shop salon pedicure takeover.
My personal fave is Gossip Nail Spa in Southside.
Hmm.
Kim is so nice.
Bubbles, a boy date. How cute.
A feet and greet. Yes. Yes. Victor with the win. Listen,
Woo!
spike that shit, bitch. Spike it. Oh, yes. Feet and greet. If my, never mind.
Toe jam?
Never mind.
Oh my god.
Count me in. All right. Well, we'll get Mary Lou. I'm going to put you in charge of putting together the feet and greet with a salon as a shop takeover.
Okay.
So see if we can get a whole, gaggle of people together and get their feet tickled.
There you go. Let's do that.
A shop spa day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, if you want the full spa,
I agree, Bubbles.
Oh, you don't like feet and greet?
I mean, it just sounds like a foot fetish event.
hey, it would be great because we could do a feet and greet, and then we can actually have like a little workshop on how to take selfies of your feet for your OnlyFans account. The
Wiki
before and
feet?
afters.
Wiki Feet? Y'all ever go on Wiki Feet?
Mm-mm.
It's really silly. They it's literally this website where they take random photos of celebrities' feet and each celebrity has their own rating. So give me a celebrity. Just anyone.
Angelina Jolie. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think so, John. I think we do that.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie's rating is 5 stars. She has a 5-star foot rating. She's a shoe size 9.
Out of 1 to 5 or
1 to 5.
okay.
And then it's just a bunch of hold on. And then it's just a bunch of photos of her feet.
Well, now I'm curious what the criteria is to get a 5-star rating. Is it just because of her popularity, or do they really look that great?
Angelina Jolie, 5-star rating. And then it's just all photos where her feet are shown.
Her shoes.
Victor, all things are valid.
Okay. Bye bye, Wiki Feet.
No Danny DeVito. Anyway.
All right, so we'll come up with a cute name. Mary Lou, you come up with the date and the details. We'll do it as sort of like a pre-sale thing, and because there's only going to be so many spots, and we'll do it for one time.
Where I go, they have 10 pedicure chairs.
Right. But I'm saying even almost like a takeover, like maybe on a Tuesday if they're not busy, or some salons are going to have days where they're really slow or even closed.
Mm-hmm. True. And we can petties for you guys won't take long.
Right.
Usually 30-minute, if you're not getting color.
Well, maybe it's like, how long is it ordinarily, like, for you getting color? 45 minutes.
45, yeah.
So 30 minutes of pedicure and 15 minutes of just straight up massage.
Ooh. Foot massage.
Sure.
Where she like takes her fingers and puts them into your knuckle, your toes.
I don't care what she does to my feet. Just massage them. Make them feel good. Make them feel good.
When they crack your toes, ooh.
Are you a pedicure person, Zoe?
No.
I didn't think so. You kind of looked like you were, yeah.
I'm not a feet person. I give away no free feet pics, both digitally or online. I never wear open-toed shoes.
True.
Okay, fair enough. Listen, you're not going to find many booty pics of mine out there.
That's like I don't know why, but like it's like in the back of my head, I'm like, I fear the day someone just like looks at my feet in public and like
Recognize.
fetishizes them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a weird fear of mine for no reason. I just don't like the idea of it all at all.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough.
Interesting.
But that's me.
Okay.
So, and if there's no answer to this is totally fine. And is there the opposite of that exists?
What?
Well, like that's like you're like a no feet thing. Like that's is there something that like, oh yeah, that definitely for sure.
Like what body part do I like?
I guess, yeah.
Hands and veins.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I love a good like veiny forearm.
Veiny
Or, like, a
forearm.
veiny forearm or like this section of somebody.
Collarbone. Yeah.
Like the collarbone with the neck tendon like this. Stuff like that. That's pretty nice.
Mary Lou.
Well, you know, I have a thing with teeth.
Of course.
You know,
The vampire teeth.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What else? Veiny hands and forearms.
I'm not about the veiny, but I do like I like hair.
Except for
Except for what?
when she's laying her face in it and it,
Oh. Okay, there is okay. I love a hairy chest. Yes, I do.
she likes the idea of a hairy chest.
No. I love a hairy chest. But what I dislike is when someone manscapes
Oh geez, here we go.
and so then it's no longer soft and cuddly, but rather bristly. So that when I do lay my head on it, it's like
All right, hold on. We need to. So, just for the record, Shar loves Bill's calves, like literally loves them. Bubbles says veiny forearms, so Big Bacchus, you better straighten your spinach and doing dumbbell curls. And Victor, what the fuck is a cum gutter?
What the fuck is a cum gutter?
So now we're up to speed.
okay. Yeah. No, I yeah.
Can we talk about the movie? Can we do our movie thing?
Yeah.
All right, we're at our peak viewership, so
Okay.
let's give them the good stuff now.
Okay.
So, what movie did we go see this past Wednesday with the Body Shoppers group?
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman and some hottish young guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Wait, no, is that an inaccurate assessment?
Well,
An indie
like-
actor.
Intended to be super hot, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's to each each is their own.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Gene.
I'm talking about intentionality. I'm talking about what it was their intent. It's the movie. The movie is up for interpretation. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Nicole
Correct.
Kidman, who is, I don't know how old Nicole Kidman is.
She's
60 something.
57.
yeah.
Oh no, I really missed the mark.
Nicole Kidman, 57. Starts sleeping with her intern, who's probably around my age, mid-20s, mid to early 20s.
Okay.
And she's the CEO of a company, and she's sleeping with the intern that just got hired. You can imagine how that went. Hello, people in the lifestyle who are aware of power dynamics. You could probably fill in the rest of the story.
Definitely on the surface, I think that was your spot on. Like it read like every bad iteration of some sort of BDSM interpretation.
Mm-hmm. A gender bent 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Yeah.
That said, Mary Lou had a very interesting take on that whole scenario, which gives me pause, and at least at a bare minimum, leaves me open to other interpretations of what that could have been and what the writer intended by presenting it the way they did. But Mary Lou, it was your unique take, so I'll let you talk about it.
Well, I mean, if I give my unique take, then I'm going to give the whole storyline away.
Well, if nobody wants to know, then,
It's just, okay, so, yes. The premise of the movie is that she is cheating. She's dealing with some trauma in her life and announces that she can't, that she's never orgasmed in her 22-year relationship or whatever to her husband. And then all of a sudden she becomes involved with this young man. And it kind of delves into a little bit of them with pet play and BDSM and just, definitely a lot of dom sub characteristics. But at the end of the movie, that she makes a statement to somebody that if she wanted to be humiliated, she would have paid for it. And in my mind, I was like, well, maybe that was the whole premise of the movie. Because maybe she already had talked to this guy and, that was a scene that they were playing out. Granted, she was still cheating.
Yes.
But maybe that was a scene that was to be played out so that she could finally get all of her emotions and trauma out and, get caught.
There's an argument to be made, and people who are sex workers, and by sex worker, I mean people that do actual prostitution and or pro dom stuff or whatever. There is a legitimate outlet for people to utilize those services. It's a controlled environment. Things are pre-negotiated up front. We talk about CNC type scenes, and how it looks to people from the outside is completely different to what's actually been talked about or negotiated up front. So in this scenario, it is absolutely plausible that at least that part of it, she pre-negotiated with him. There were just a lot of little things that happened that we were like, oh, that, like, why is their first meeting in like a storeroom? Like, if that were not intended, and discussed up front, why would he have shown up to a storeroom? Like, it immediately, those are red flags.
Yeah.
So
Now, there was just a lot of little things that kind of like that for me. I was looking, I guess I was looking for there to be more to the movie and more of an interpretation to it. So I kind of started drawing little lines here and there. Well, what about if this were to have been happening? Or what if this were to have been happening? I mean, I know that the writer and the director's point was that they wanted to draw attention to women and their vulnerability, and yet their sense of power and the power dynamic. And throughout the movie, we see her learning how to draw boundaries
Mhm.
and how to express herself and how to communicate and, her wants and her needs. I will say one thing. The one scene where her husband, Antonio Banderas, and the young stud start fighting it out and everything, and Antonio starts having a panic attack, and the other guy's kind of like they're face to face, like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, a threesome! Oh, this is great!" I was like, "Yes!" Yes! And
Like
then I
you
was
thought
like,
they were gonna kiss?
"Oh, hell yeah!" I was waiting for it.
Wow.
I was like, "Please!" And then it was like, "Okay, he's having a panic attack." Yeah. But anyway.
So can I speak on a conversation you and I had about Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, Banderas.
So basically, in a nutshell, Mary Lou was making the argument that more times than not, Antonio Banderas would be seen as a sexy man
Hmm.
by most women.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if we shouldn't use Latin Night and have a Antonio Banderas lookalike contest.
No, then you got to do Pedro Pascal.
Okay, a Pedro Pascal lookalike contest.
Maluma.
Wait,
I can go
what is
on and
Maluma? Hold on a second. What's Maluma?
Maluma is the singer from Colombia
Uh
who sings that one song, Felices los Cuatros.
huh. Somebody's buzzing.
Zoe, stop stroking your mic. No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
getting a little happy.
You were turning it on apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's interesting too.
So I
Real-
think a Pedro Pascal would be good. I mean,
Mhm.
it's current, and he seems to be a well liked individual in terms of his looks and personality.
He's a daddy.
So okay, so we'll make it official. There'll be a Pedro Pascal lookalike contest on Latin Night.
Oh my god.
Silly.
Oh,
I think my least favorite thing about Baby Girl is, like, I get the whole movie is about her accepting her desires and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But alternatively, at the same time, she projects throughout the entire film. She's
Yeah.
like a 4K level projector. She's like, wait, my child is cheating on their partner with the neighbor.
Mhm.
Hey, you shouldn't fuck interns. That's a bad power dynamic.
Yeah.
The call is coming from inside the house, honey. Like, come on.
That's hilarious. No, but you're right. I mean, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of things about the movie that were kind of a little, I don't know, just out there, and we really didn't get to know that much about her as a character. We got little snippets, little like one-liners about her past.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did you get a
Nothing
name?
definitive.
But nothing definitive. Like, how did you get a name? How did you get your name? It's so original. Oh, I was named, by a cult leader. I was raised in cults. She goes through this whole series where she's having EMDR therapy. And all these little sequences coming in and out, and it's like, okay, obviously there was trauma. Obviously there was something going on.
So I would like to point out something that I think probably a lot of people, when it comes to wanting to explore fantasies with their partner, having trouble communicating that. And at the beginning part of the movie, they sort of articulated that with she kind of haphazardly tried to get him to instinctually know what it was she wanted. And it turned into more of like this embarrassing sort of situation where she got embarrassed about it. He felt awkward about it. And so therefore it never went any further than that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if people just got out of their own way and had the conversation and be open-minded about the outcome, then just have the conversation. And had she done that, because spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, he was able to and seemed to enjoy to do exactly what it was she wanted him to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, you could have cut out all the middle bullshit with just a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I think too, what was being emphasized is the movie that she was holding on to all this shame, and and she herself thought that having these fantasies of a specific power dynamic and how she wanted that it was bad.
Right.
Just kind of giving insight to maybe what her trauma was, that got her to that point.
To put it in a nutshell, Big Baka says, "Don't shout or pout, just just talk it out."
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Those are good words to live by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Overall, it was an interesting movie. I didn't really. I think as most movies and stuff, you see the trailer and it's a lot of clickbait and it's like, ooh, what's this about? And it's like, oh,
It'll do great on Netflix or Amazon, whoever puts it on streaming first.
yeah,
Not as a rental, but as a whatever streaming service gets it is gonna like
YouTube free with ads.
something, yeah,
something. But there were some good things about it, in the sense that maybe they weren't formulated at the right time within the scenes in the movie, but there was talk about consent, and there was talk about what are your safe words, and does this hurt, do you like this, those things and those conversations were brought up eventually, so that it was like, this isn't just a he's gonna put her over his knee and spank her and flog her and do all these things, kind of like the 50 Shades of Grey, where it was just kind of like, this is what it is and take it.
Really, they were both new to it seemed.
Right. But there was discussion that was had.
Right.
That was one thing that pissed me off in the movie. She's like, yeah, husband, I cheated on you because you've never made me come. So you know who I cheated on you with? Someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Huh.
No.
Shawty
Someone I could
never
train.
Well, the sex
She
scene
does not learn from her mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was more about the being taken versus being dominated, because there was no real BDSM. It was that first initial awkward scene followed by a dozen fucking scenes.
Well, and just that sense of losing power.
Right.
As much as she was still trying to maintain the power, he would do little things that would cause her to have to give up. No.
Yeah.
You have two different sodas on your desk right now, G? Because I thought you started this off by drinking a green one, and now you're drinking a peach Waterloo.
Very perceptive. That is true. Yes, I finished one.
I was like, what happened?
But yeah, that was our movie night. It was a great turnout. I'd say we had at least about 30 people in there.
Yeah, it was almost a sellout.
Yeah, on the movie theater. So
Yeah, despite the weather, because yes, last week was really frigid cold.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
ridiculous. So, fuck that.
Mm-hmm. But I think overall everyone had a good time, and those of that joined us for pupusas and tacos before the movie
Yeah, that was
next
cool
door,
too.
that was good as well. Yeah.
That pineapple water I dream about.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I think we're gonna try and do some sort of meet and greet back there again.
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe we'll get a private screening together.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the talk with trivia.
Yeah. Can we be the official IAES 412 trivia team?
Huh?
The
Just the
local-
three of us? No.
No, not just the three of us.
Oh.
And in fact, I wouldn't even be on the team. I'm terrible at trivia.
Oh. I love trivia.
Oh, it'll be a
Like
local
trivia.
412.
Mm-hmm.
Steven says the theater was amazing.
Yeah.
John Doe says the food was good. I agree.
Mhm.
I think by and large the entire event was a success. Again, thanks to Mary Lou for putting it together.
Mhm.
I didn't know if I was going to make it to my own event.
Sounds like Mary Lou's got a story.
Well, okay. So for those of you that may not be aware or may have not noticed, I haven't been on the live for a couple of weeks. I was down, like I was down with issues with bodily functions.
Mary Lou was down with the sickness.
Yes, I was. Yeah, so that wasn't panning out, and then I finally felt better that morning, and then I go to run errands, and because of the cold temperature that we were having, I pulled into one of my stops to pick something up, and ran in, ran back out, went to turn the car on, and the battery's dead. And I literally pulled into the parking lot after AAA showed up 2.5 hours later into the parking lot here at the shop at like 4:45 when we were all supposed to be meeting around 5:30. So I would literally, like I said, I didn't know if I was going to make my own event.
And you did.
I did.
Yay.
Yay! So
Woo.
all good. But yeah.
So Zoe, would you recommend or not recommend somebody go see the movie, or at a minimum watch it on Netflix?
Yeah, I wouldn't pay to see it in theaters, but if it's on a streaming service, it's a good one to put on in the background while you're fucking.
Oh, wait a minute. We have to have the conversation though. The entire theater, we all started laughing with that first scene of
The
the most,
unleashing.
yes, the unleashing of the biggest fake orgasm I have.
Biggest orgasm you've ever heard in your entire life.
Oh no! Wait! Hold on. Which one? There was two that were that stuck out in my mind. It was the very first one.
and the literal opening of the movie, and then the second one when he's fingering her on the ground, and she's like,
Yeah.
"I have to pee."
And then she gives out this
Alternatively,
growl.
alternatively, can I just say, okay, if I literally am saying I'm about to squirt and I'm wearing a fucking pencil skirt laying on my stomach, and you let me squirt all over my fucking skirt, that is the last time. That is the last time.
But her orgasms were so
Guttural,
yes,
primal,
primal and guttural, and like
came from
And-
like down here.
yeah, and it was, and maybe it wasn't an orgasm. Maybe it was a cry for someone make me come, please.
Right?
I've had 22 years of nothingness, but either way.
Can I also say it's funny how she was like covering her mouth so she doesn't moan while she was masturbating, but was literally playing porn without headphones?
Yes.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
odd, but okay.
Yeah. It just happens, yeah. But that it was interesting. We all laughed. I mean
There were definitely some comical parts. I mean, just
from
you know,
our perspective as people
yes,
in the lifestyle,
like almost none of what happened would fly here at the club.
yeah, and how it all played out, yes. Okay. Um but I was reading this whole thing on Reddit about it, and I was laughing at it because I could tell who the vanilla people were that were commenting, versus the people that know maybe about uh, BDSM and power exchanges and the lifestyle and their commentary, and it was interesting. It was definitely interesting.
Well, I want to comment on something Bubbles just said.
Mhm.
She said sometimes they just come out that way. I want to comment one thing. Despite the fact that I know 100% that both and all orgasms were 100% fake, they were still convincing enough for me to be like, God damn, clearly designed to stimulate that part of my mind. So,
Hey.
so I saw both as authentic orgasms. So both guttural and the one that was clearly very over performative at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Some people are very animated when they orgasm.
Some people are.
Yeah, trust me,
Yeah.
I've been with one or some.
One or some. One or some.
And then you have the opposite spectrum are the ones that, are very quiet,
Yeah.
and it's
Both are equally enjoyable.
and you're like,
Both are equally
what is that?
enjoyable. I'm when it comes to that, I'm yes.
Very green.
Cool. Well,
We also
That
had
was-
Poly Date Night. That was fun. And then we also had Winter Elegance. That was also fun.
it was cute to see so many people dressed up.
So I feel like I can mention him because he's sometimes on the live stream, but John Gaz pops in every once in a while.
Mhm.
He was at the club on Saturday and he came up to me and he says, so he goes, so like, what's the Winter Elegance theme? And I leaned in, I said, well, it's really just kind of a rehash of another party. And he's like, the Winter White Party? I'm like, yes. So he instinctually knew that it was intended to be a winter white party. And
Mhm.
I really think people got into it. Some of our members really pulled out all the stops.
Yeah. It was.
Someone came up to me and said, Zoe, I seen that outfit in Spartacus. And let me just tell you, you do it 1,000 times better. I said, thank you.
Your outfit was sharp. I will say that.
Very Spartacus. Very
Mhm.
Spartacus.
And so.
But yeah, that was a good time. We also have 15 minutes and a policy to talk about. So sorry, I'm quickly transitioning us.
Uh-oh.
Good call. Well, Go for it.
You want me to talk about it?
Sure, why not?
All right. So
Julie literally just asked.
She was like, "What's what?"
that's silly. So yeah, so going forward, the lounge is the only hi Ronnie.
Hello,
Ronnie in
hola.
the house. We're about a month away from Rock and Ronnie. FYI.
Mm-hmm.
Logism tickets are almost sold out. I've not updated the account yet, so I'm going to be doing that in the next day or so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
Sorry,
going forward, the lounge is going to be the only place where phone usage is allowed. We prefer everyone keep it in a locker and off their person. Alternatively, because there's phone use in the lounge, we are not permitting any nudity or playing in the lounge. Not like there was a lot to begin with, but because people will have their phones out in the lounge, it just makes sense to not allow nudity. So there's no questions of discretion in that regard. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I know we did get a little bit relaxed when we were doing Juke Vision with the phones in the club space, but it
No more.
didn't prove effective, if that's the wording I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And to be clear, it's easily understandable why people would think it's okay. You know, nobody else is in the photo. Like, what's the big deal? Everybody that was around us said it was okay. Those are all reasonable thoughts. The challenge is that, forgive the reference, monkey see, monkey do. People will just start. I had a couple on Saturday. I specifically had to have a conversation, had their phone out, clearly taking a selfie, but for all we know, they could have been taking video of the people in front of them. We don't know, you know, so just no more. You know, wherever there's nudity, wherever that is allowed, phones are not permitted.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
nudity permitted, phones prohibited.
Yes.
Super
That
simple.
reminds me of the one time we had a central worker that took a photo of the neon sign,
Right.
and someone thought that they were taking a photo of like not the neon sign. And that was a very interesting situation. It wasn't confirmed to be just the neon sign, though.
Yeah. Privacy is important. And, you know, so.
Right. Mhm. So you'll see signage now that is phone use, is prohibited.
Mm-hmm.
So as you walk through the big black doors, no phones.
No phone. And like, don't forget zero tolerance policy, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good question, Elizabeth. They asked about the private rooms.
You gonna say it?
Oh, you want me to answer? Yeah, the answer
Yeah,
is that
you said it. You started it like you were going to answer
no,
the question. You're just like,
I was.
that's a really good
This
question.
was one of those moments where I tossed the ball and. Anyway, yes, the answer is, of course, in private rooms with the door closed, the people are all consenting. Yes, it's far too many times we're running into issues where people are using the phones or have their phones out in inappropriate places, and you know, this is about people's privacy. People, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Most clubs don't even allow you to bring phones in, period.
Mm-hmm.
Be respectful, use it in the lounge, keep it in your locker otherwise. You know, especially if you're tempted to pull it out because you need to check Instagram or Snapchat or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. John has another question for you, G.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Are phones allowed outside on the deck? Just for clarification, as there is no nudity allowed on the deck.
My instinctual response to that is yes. And I say that for this reason. You are out in public. Therefore, you should have clothes on, and therefore not have any assumption of privacy whatsoever. Anybody at any point could see you from different vantage points, and you should just assume that. No different than when you're walking in to and from the building.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we certainly would ask people to be respectful with their phones, you know, even outdoors. Don't snap photos of people without their permission, that sort of thing. But if you're taking selfies or, you know, whatever, then that's, I think, reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Off the cuff response. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I agree.
Okay.
I mean, it's technically public.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's no nudity allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And until those laws change, you know, well, it'll stay that way. So, again, The goal is you're coming to the club to be a part of an experience, and being a part of that experience is being with the people that are actually there, not the people that aren't. So keep the phone in the lounge, and listen. You want to use your phone? You want to sit there? There are members that come every single weekend, and I get befuddled, literally sit in the lounge on their phone the whole entire evening. And maybe it's just their peaceful place to do that, and that's okay too.
Mm-hmm.
But that is the place to do that.
Yep.
So anyway, good. Hopefully that clears it up.
Any other questions, you guys?
So that's your PSA for mom and dad.
We can go back to talking about sexy stuff. Like, what's going on this weekend, Zoe?
We're closed Friday,
We are
Mhm.
closed Friday.
Yes.
and then there's
Saturday.
an event Saturday.
Saturday is a little kinky dress. No,
No. Oh my God, Mary, that was last month.
I know. It's Locked in Love.
Ah, there we go.
Yes.
Deviancy,
That event.
Locked in Love.
DVNC's Locked in Love.
They all merge together. I work almost every weekend. It blends together after a while for me.
And then
Well, hold on. So the intention, hold on really quick. I want to touch on that. So Locked in Love means generally for me, it would be somebody who is really into bondage, and you'll see people that walk around in cuffs and collars and stuff like that. So if that's more of your speed, you want to be locked in love with your partner or with somebody else, this event is for you. Participation is 100% up to you, although we do highly encourage it. Hopefully that clears that up.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Ronnie's talking about, the toilet.
as in selfies.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great question. So, yes, we talked about this specifically. If you're in the bathroom, if there's 3 of you in the mirror and you're all looking like you took the picture together, there should just be the assumption that picture is okay to share. Or if it's just you in the bathroom, yes, of course.
Or if you tag the other person.
Yeah, definitely tag people.
Permission by. That's also okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't go into a bathroom and take a mirror selfie? That's
Yes.
just.
I actually
Mhm.
have never taken a selfie.
You've never taken a bathroom selfie?
No.
Oh my god!
I have.
I used to go to a bar where they had a dedicated stall. Like there was a toilet there. It didn't work. But it was like the functioning boom.
We
Toilet
might not
selfie.
do Jello wrestling soon, but we could do ice wrestling. That one's funnier in my head. There was a joke there, and I didn't figure it out in time.
So John Doe's asking, any plans to redo Jello wrestling or Jello wrestling night?
No, but maybe we'll do ice wrestling.
Ice wrestling. Have a water balloon fight and freeze the water balloons beforehand. That'll be a grand old
How
time.
about we just do an underwear snowball fight?
Underwear snowball fight.
There you go.
Naked snow angel competition.
Not naked. It can't be
Bikini
naked.
snow angel
Be naked
competition.
No,
Yeah.
we'll do an underwear snowball fight in the front parking lot.
We could do a polar plunge in the frog pond.
No. Hey Ronnie, if you're still watching, will you please send me the date you're coming in? I'm trying to figure out dinner.
G
What
said,
is this? G's over
we've
here.
been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
So John,
Oh damn!
Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, shots fired.
Damn.
Zoe,
Oh.
Bill and Char. I have to say this one out loud.
So John, I don't know if you're aware.
Mary just trampled all over that.
I know. That is what we use. We don't actually do Jello in our Jello wrestling because it's not appropriate for pH balance.
It is not.
Yes, Ronnie,
No.
again. I looked for it. I couldn't find it. Or did you email it to me? If you emailed to me, never mind.
I think it's in the calendar
listen,
already.
This is a business live stream also.
It is. It's in the calendar already. Or at least it wasn't mine. But either way. So yeah, that's what we use is Orbeez. And then we put coloring in it. So
All right,
sounds good, Ronnie. The Jello wrestling's usually always a summer fall thing. If and when we do it. So we'll let you know, John Doe.
Also,
Okay.
speaking on Bill and Shar, to be fair, Victor's not going on live and letting his fumbled ass jokes be aired on the internet forever. So let's talk about that. Homie sitting eating pupusas, contemplating.
Okay. Damn.
So that was Zoe's way of saying those who are in the seats watching cannot criticize those in the middle doing.
Right.
I think that was Marcus Aurelius said something like
Was
that. So welcome to being sexually stoic, Zoe.
So
sensual stoicism.
yes.
Sensual stoicism. All right, we'll change it to that.
Let's not forget about Sunday.
Freaky flea market.
Freaky flea.
We promise there's Valentine's Day gifts for your partner that you'll probably like a little bit more.
Yes. We have quite a few vendors, a couple of new vendors as well from our last event. And those of you that are may recall one of our bartenders from the past, Paige, they will be doing dental gems and tinsel hair or fairy hair as part of their booth. So anyone that's interested in getting some tinsel put in their hair, I think I still have some strands. I don't know. I've had them done like 6 months ago, but they're a lot of fun. It's a great way to do little highlights. I have not done the dental gems yet. I've seen them.
I want to, but I have a gap in between my teeth, so I feel like it just wouldn't look right. But that's just me and my micro insecurities.
Well, the thing is, you can pick all these different kind of like Swarovski crystals and so forth. So instead of like getting a full grill, okay, you're just getting like ding, a little diamond stud or crystal stud.
If y'all want to know some of the other people that are coming, I can list some off that agreed to marketing and what they're selling. Is that chill?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Go for it.
So we got
what time does it start? It's what?
Don't ask me. I fuck it up every single time someone asks me.
What is the
not
start?
The official time is 2 to 6.
2 to 6.
2 to 6, not 12 to 6.
Yeah. 2 to 6. I need to sleep a little, hey. You know?
Yes.
But we have Swamp Fox Creations, who's doing they do ethically sourced animal skull and bone art, jewelry, and home decor. Their stuff looks really cool.
Yeah.
Sunday Sundries, which does like earrings and jewelry with pride and kink oriented flair.
Mm-hmm.
Bedlam's Arts and Goods does books, divination cards, and paintings from like creatures of folklore. Samuel Maybird Designs does beaded jewelry and earrings. Mythical Layered Designs does 3D printed fidgets, decor, and gaming accessories. BJH Pottery does sexy pottery stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hellboard does luxury high-end bondage gear made from only the highest quality materials. Verbatim.
Yeah.
Just Jules, who can probably hype herself up more in the chat right now, but she does decals and customization stuff. I realized I spelled customization wrong on the Google Sheets as I am looking at it. I spelled it Custum. Red Flag Toys, Impact Toys. Kinky Cave does Impact Toys as well.
Next. No. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Miscellany Market does clothes, home goods, and art prints. B&D's Creations and Finds does jewelry and accessories. CJ Photography does artistic erotic photography, wax melts, and handmade jewelry. Mondo Artist does wearable goggles, creatures, sculptures, and castings. Moondust Craft, that is Paige with the tinsel and the teeth decal. Raven's Luck Leather does leather impact toys, restraints, and those types of things. Pidgey Glass Art does, you guessed it, glass art.
Erotic glass art.
Erotic glass art. Chris Pluto, they do small dolls, jewelry, and soft sculpture. Jesus Christ. That's this leather. He was here last time. He does good old leather bondage gear. Kink Think Factory, they are also a repeat. Doing kink accessories, Twisted View, Russ. They're doing that. Chrisman Handcrafted does jewelry. Intense Behavior does lino cut prints themed around pastoral, horror, and the macabre. Kraken Apothecary does cleaning products, pet goods, body products, salves, balms, and liniments.
Mhm.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. The Den of 12, erotic BDSM illustrations. The In Between does oddities, curiosities, and artistry. And that's everyone.
So John Doe is asking, how can you share event details with non-club members? Currently, if you're on Facebook and you're on Mary Lou and You and or our site on Facebook, you can find the link for the event. It is also on Eventbrite.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another way that you can share the information with non-club members.
And FetLife and all that.
Is Mr. Stolly coming back?
Yes. Mr. Stolly will be coming back. They will be doing pictures with their fans. They will also be selling some of their artwork, as in their photography. As in, I also understand that they're looking to interview some of their fans at the event to be able to create content. So
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, John just asked what sort of food, and I'm excited that there is going to be wieners available at the event.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, since it's winter and we didn't know what the outdoor conditions were going to be, we couldn't confirm the food truck that was here last. But we will be having our hot dog stand open for the event.
Are we doing all you can eat wieners by chance?
We talked about all you can eat wieners.
I would like an all you can eat wieners night.
I call about 6 inches.
That's all? That's all?
I don't like gagging.
We might have someone that does
No, John, sadly.
we might have someone else that might do a food pop-up, but right now that is our pop-up for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say,
Yes.
listening to Zoe rattle off that list, I am completely perplexed at the number of vendors that are going to be in this space under one roof.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot. We got quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely the one to come to.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Yeah.
20, 29?
Mm-hmm.
29?
Yeah. Geez, like, where are you fitting all these people?
I am nonplussed. Literally, I'm trusting that you guys have this handled, and I am there for emergencies only. I want to sit and eat my wieners and be left alone otherwise.
No application station.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll sit and have a wiener with you if you want to go over applications. I got a laptop.
Slut union shirts.
Yeah, slot union shirts. I think Bubbles and I might be maybe we need to have a challenge because they said they have swallowed a lot of sausage.
Mhm.
Eggs, bacon, grits, sausage.
Okay. So yeah, we have a lot going on this weekend.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah.
So,
So
all right, well, cool.
yay.
Wow,
We got through it all.
no kidding. Anything else of note coming up that we should talk about?
I have an announcement to make in reference to the couples sensual massage class at the end of February. That is completely sold out.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh my god.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
You know, to be all
if you know, you know.
yeah.
You know.
So
We should end every live stream that way.
if you know, you know. This is crazy.
Every time Zoe does a zinger.
Oh.
No.
Every terrible dad joke.
Every time Bacchus sends a really good dad joke.
Oh no, because that'll just be all night then. It'll
Oh my
definitely be Lionel Richie in this bitch.
I found a button and I want to click it, but I won't click it.
Go for it. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you hear it?
No.
Hold on.
Hold on, guys.
Did you still not hear it?
No, it was like.
That is so weird.
No,
Oh my God.
Bring it out. That's funny.
That's interesting. It's interesting. Hey, voice meter. Shout out to you.
If you know, you know. Anyway. Yeah, so St. Patrick's Day just went up, by the way. Lucky you, lucky me. That's Saturday, March 14th. Those tickets are on sale now. So just letting you know. I mentioned earlier that Glowgasm, DJ Rakarani was just on a little bit ago. They will be your host and MC for the night for Glowgasm on February 22nd. That is almost sold out, folks. So if you're waiting for something, whatever, now's the time to get your tickets. So
I'm eating wieners. I mean hot dogs, you know.
Yes.
That's it.
Bubbles, you know what I'm talking about. Don't play coy with me.
Can you reach purple?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means.
Tell me what.
Do you know what can you reach purple means?
And yeah.
You know what it means? So it's like the can you reach purple? Or it's like hit me up if you could reach purple. Like pretty much on all like rainbow dildos, purple is always like at the very bottom.
Yes, I can.
Doom doom doom.
Yeah, we'll have to. I don't know about not quite that. That sounded more like somewhere between a mix of a fart and an air horn.
I don't know. Now it's like I can't find it.
That's all right.
You know.
Here you go.
Did you find it? There it is.
Yeah.
It's
Every
just one button.
time Bacchus does a dad joke, we'll do that.
Oh, wait a minute. Bubbles is definitely challenging you now because they're gonna win. They're saying.
But Bubbles, Listen,
sounds like you
So much
deflated.
darling,
So much tension. Me
darling.
and Victor, who's funnier? G and Bubbles, who's gonna win?
Who's better at sword swallowing? Like, come on. I'm a low key. Listen, Mary Lou just threw out a shirt that a good friend of mine bought for me for Christmas. By the way,
You
hold
told me
on.
to throw it out.
Okay,
Rephrase your.
who threw it in the trash? Me or you?
You threw it on the floor, saying this needs to be thrown away, and I saw it on the floor. Hence, I picked it up and was like, well, "Did you intend to throw this in the garbage?" And you're like, "Yes." So then I pivoted and threw it in the garbage for you.
Uh,
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Can't win, baby. Can't win. Back to our Zen
Short read.
moment. Okay. And on that note,
And on that note, you want me to do it? You want to do it, G?
No, go for it. You're killing it tonight.
If you saw this live stream and you're like, damn, these bitches are funny, you could join our club, bodyshopclubs.com, bodyshoppittsburgh.com, bodyshopclubs.com.
mhm,
One of the
All
two.
work, but
They all
but
work.
One of the two.
Pittsburgh.
Or you can just look up Auto Body Shop, and for some reason, we're the number one search result on Google. All valid. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Click if you want to become a member, click the apply now button. It's going to ask you a series of questions. Some of them really easy, like what's your email, what's your height, what color hair do you have. Other ones really hard, like describe your reasons of interest in wanting to join the club, what should others know about you, and what type of interactions are you seeking. On these open-ended questions, think when you were in 5th grade and your teacher said one paragraph is a minimum of 3 sentences. Write a paragraph, please. Yeah, write a paragraph. Be really verbose. Write something that makes you unique, not just, I'm looking for fun. Literally everyone coming to the club is looking for fun. That's why they're applying to join the club. After that, you'll get taken to our CAP and age. Our CAP, it means Consent Awareness Policies Program. Basically, it's going to be a video that goes over basic consent policies. Reason being, everyone is on the same page about consent. Everyone has the same expectations. Coming into the club, there is no reason why consent should not be understood. And if it's not, we're not a very good club for you. Age verification. 18, 17 or 18 states now require age verification for any sites that include adult content. Once you get approved, you will understand why we are considered adult content on the newsfeed. So instead of waiting for Pennsylvania to pass this law and receiving thousands of IDs all at the same time to be age verified, we just do it as you apply because it's so much easier. So complete those things, and if you don't, or if there's a reason why your application will be declined, staff will reach out to you regarding further information or what action may be required. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. I will let G hype up his wife and also happens to be the girl he's sitting next to me. The mirror.
Thank you for that.
So glad I mirrored it because
Thank you for tossing the softball this way.
There's a ring of vision that I cannot see out of right now because I was staring into my ring light.
Nice. If you're not quite ready for the club experience, and clearly there's a lot of people out there who are curious about ethical non-monogamy or swinging or doing kinky stuff or whatever, and it can be difficult to figure out who it is you can talk to about it. Somebody who is going to sit and listen to your problems, your concerns, the questions that you might have, and really want not only just a professional answer, but an answer from somebody who has a vast amount of experience in it. So if that's you and you're looking for somebody to talk to, you can visit marylou.com and speak to a board certified sexologist who does, yes, also happen to be my lovely and beautiful wife sitting above me.
Mm-hmm.
Need I say more?
If you apply and you get approved, you also get a 15-minute session where you can ask Mary Lou anything within reason.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Mhm.
I already throw enough odd-ass fucking questions at both of these people every week.
Listen, I'm just going to put this out there, and I mean this in the most kind, considerate, and caring way. But please take advantage of the 15-minute sessions. Way Mary Lou is busy doing that and gets practice, and keep her out of my hair.
Oh my God.
Do-do-do.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of when you get up.
Yes, Victor, definitely. I'm preferred sitting above me, if I'm being truthful.
Oh, okay.
Victor says above, below. I'm good with both, but if I'm going to pick, I'm going to pick you above. Anyway.
Oh,
All right. Well, listen, we didn't go that too wildly over. We once again appreciate everybody tuning in every Monday night. Some of you guys are here week in, week out, and here on the weekends too. And that's really that's a lot and lovely. So thank you for that. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend on Saturday only. Remember, we are closed this Friday. It's for a staff management night off, much needed. These guys work their booties off. So anyway.
Slap it before you tap it.
And wrap it before you tap it.
Mhm.
And wrap it before you tap it. Slap it, wrap it, then tap it.
You guys have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Certified free, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out getting weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Beat it up, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face. Swipe my nose like a credit card. I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while listen to spit in your mouth, girl, while you're looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's don't play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck in your garage. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I gotta jump out before it gets inside of you. Tell me where to put it, but don't tell what you about to do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you're looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like